Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne DLC Edition, Kita Edition. Welcome back. So I'm here with the Bloodborne Old Hunter DLC. Kita has sort of returned, sort of. I say that because I made a build sort of similar to Kita. I had to go get my bone armor back, as you know I need it. So, I defeated Vicar Amelia, and for defeating Vicar Amelia, you get this item. This is how you access the DLC. We're just gonna jump right into it, and I just wanted to prep a character, Kita 2, essentially, and get him ready for this DLC. So, the Eye of a Blood-Drunk Hunter beckons hunters to the hunter's nightmare. A deformed creature will whisk you away outside Uden Chapel. So it kind of gives you a bit of advice there for how to access it, so it's not quite the hunt like Manus in Dark Souls 1. Which is a little bit more difficult to figure out, I'd say. But it's the Eye of a Blood-Drunk Hunter, and this is what you get for it once you defeat Vicar Amelia, if you have the DLC. So you defeat Vicar Amelia, return here, you will get that. This item right here is actually part of a patch that came out for Bloodborne, and I purposely didn't pick it up just so I could pick it up here. This is a free patch, this item that you're going to get here. Then you don't need to get the DLC for this one. So this is... consume insight and ring the Old Hunter bell to enlist the cooperation of Old Hunters. At least to my understanding, you don't need the DLC. I could be mistaken here, but I think this one's a non-DLC. This is just part of the patch, because there's a big patch download for Bloodborne out right now. And this is an Old Hunter bell. There's also another patch character who's specific to the patch, and I'm not going to go to him yet. I want to jump into the DLC, but eventually I will go to that patch character and talk about that in this. So here we have the Old Hunter bell. Let's go ahead and look at these items that we have now received. The Old Hunter bell actually shows up in key items because you can't use it at any time. It basically specifically summons co-op NPC characters to help you with bosses and just in areas. So consume insight to ring and call consume insight to ring and call to Old Hunters for help. One of the resonating bells that crosses the gaps of worlds. This bell is cracked and stained with the blood of beasts. A human must expend insight to ring this uncanny bell. The old hunters who have long passed from the dream but cannot forget the feelings of the hunt rely upon messengers to relay their thoughts. Ring the bell at their side and they are certain to give a listen, for the night of the hunt is long and unchanging. You have to excuse the pauses I was taking. I just had a bunch of hot peppers just for fun. There's a type that I like to buy at the store. I'll have one or two and then have some milk afterwards just because I like the taste of them. But they're literally just called spicy peppers. I can't remember the actual type of peppers there, but they're yellowish in color. They're not banana peppers. Anyways, a random aside. Let me get back to the game. This is called... this is a little bit of lore for you right here on the actual DLC now that we're finding out about these old hunters who were very prevalent and... the hunt consumed them. So let's go on to our next item here, which is going to be the Eye of a Blood-Drunk Hunter. The Eye of a Blood-Drunk Hunter. Its pupil is collapsed and turned to mush, indicating the onset of the Scourge of Beasts. A hunter who goes drunk with blood is said to be taken by the nightmare, destined to wander forever, engaged in an endless hunt. It is a fate that no hunter can escape. And we're kind of a hunter right now, so is that what's going to happen to us, supposedly? And you can see that's starting to look like a beast, and you can tell by the pupils. So a little bit of background and insight, so to speak. And we're going to go ahead and head over to the... actually, let's go to Tomb of Odin. All right. I was just checking to see. In this game, I didn't fight Henrique yet, so I was just seeing if I could fight Henrique. But I cannot, which is too bad. So as I'm running over, I do want to mention that I've played a little bit of the DLC. I was fortunate enough to get it a little early, but I've been so busy and consumed with work and then working on my next You Need to Know, which actually should be up really soon after this, and also my other super show, but my next super show I've been working on too. But anyways, I've been so consumed with work that I didn't get a chance to play this, and I tried playing it a couple days ago, and it just took so long to download that I couldn't. And then I only finally got to play this yesterday, and I had to create a new character just to try to get ahead and kind of start to figure out the lore so I could talk about it a bit. And then I realized I need to do this character as well, so I could start a LP or finish, like, continue the LP. So I haven't finished the Bloodborne DLC yet, so I actually might end up getting to a point right now where I'm past what I got to on my own. So just a note, I'm gonna be maybe blind for this first episode for part of it. All right, so there's finally use for this over here. So we get this top hat, hunter garb, etc. from this guy, and you actually have to let this grab you now for once. And if you get grabbed, it's actually gonna do something. So let's watch that. So let's watch that. Loading, please. Okay, so my game basically just crashed on me and I had to restart it, like shut it down and start it up again. So let's try that again, shall we? Alright. Yep, don't know what happened there. Apparently it failed to load the DLC or something.
Cursed fiends, their children too. And their children forever true.
Okay, so that dialogue that we just heard there is actually similar to what we get from the guy who shows up just as part of the patch, who I haven't talked to yet, just talking about Curse the Fiends and who the Fiends are, which I believe are the beasts. So that's kind of, that's one of those things where okay, so we're in the Hunter's Nightmare now, but that is one of those things that I have not seen yet in my own game. I'm actually going to go back to the Hunter's Dream right now just because I want to show something. So I'm going to go ahead and fast cut and I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, so here we are. What I want to show you is that this grave is the one that the doll every so often will come and pray to, and that one is the Hunter's Nightmare headstone. So I find that pretty interesting. So I wanted to show you guys that because it could have some lore implications. Alright, we're here now in the Hunter's Nightmare. Finally, we're ready to get going. I've had quite the time trying to get this all to work, which I'll tell when I have some time. So, open door here does not open from the side. You can see right away this is very clearly Cathedral Ward. At least it would seem to be. It would appear to be Cathedral Ward. We don't have the door to the left, though. So our only option is to go straight. And all of a sudden, things look very different, but yet the same. So you can see the main church right up there, the main cathedral. So that's still in the same spot, but we have all these weird branches hanging over everywhere. And same with down that way. And oh, wow. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, yeah, this does look different. It looks like there's almost like, at first I thought it was the clouds, but it's like there's shadows or something on the sun or the moon. I mean, I guess this is supposed to be the moon. It's just so bright that it seems like the sun. Alright, so we have a couple options. We can either go straight ahead or go up. I'm going to go up for the time being. And, oh, the things here that are... I'm actually curious to see how they go this time. So, right here we actually see a hunter, and he's got a new weapon with him, and he's actually going to be attacking the beast for us. So, that's pretty awesome until he decides to attack us too. So I was severely under-leveled when I played this on my other game that I was just trying to get footage for lore. So I'm kind of curious to see how I do against him this time. Okay, I definitely can hurt him for much more, so that's a start. Yeah, my own game I was... Oh, my first game that I was trying, I was so under-leveled. So I think I was like level 48 in the recommended level. So I got a form from Sony when they sent me the DLC early and said recommended level is 65. And I was just trying to play it and like, because I had to start a new game just so I could get footage for lore and all that stuff and just play through on my own just to get a gist of what was going on. And, oh, I just bumped the mic. You. Oh, your beasts are already dead. So, yeah, I had to play through on my own, and just, like, I was just trying to rush through and do as much as I could, and I was able to get to level 48, and I was like, alright, this will be good enough, it's fine, I'm decent at this game, and no! All these hunters are ridiculous! Alright, so one thing you can use them for, though, is all these beasts we see here. We can be like, hey, let's find some old hunters and have the old hunters take care of them. Old hunters, I said take care of them. Alright, so you see an old hunter over there. And we can just be like, let's just have him take care of it, it's fine. Also, if you notice, it's like, these beasts are, it's like they're cowering away from you. It's almost as if you hold the torch up to them when you're in Old Yarnum. So I guess it's just light in general that they can't handle. I wonder if this is the best time to attack this guy is when he's dealing with these guys. Because maybe he's just consumed by the beast and he's not going to worry about us. Yeah, so these old hunters are completely hostile towards you. They're just hostile towards everyone except for the other hunters. So I don't know. I'm like, bro, come on, I'm brethren. Why you gotta fight me? Why does it gotta be like this, man? Why does it gotta be like this? It's just a jerk, man. It's like your coworker, you know? You had that one coworker who's just a giant jerk, and that's that guy. Alright, and this guy too. This guy will also fight you to the death. And so you can see that these guys aren't unique. So this was the same build as that first one that I fought. And they will come back too if you die. So, be wary of that. Okay. Yeah, the first time I was here, these guys were just taking me apart. And, like, I was able to get past them, but each one was quite a feat, I should say. Quite the feat. To defeat. See what I did there? Alright, so as I'm attacking all these guys, I guess I can talk about... Ooh, it's Hampering Stone. I wonder how good that one is. Anyways. Yeah, so I had a couple issues trying to play this and, like, just get it set up. So first, I didn't realize that you had to have a patch. So I downloaded the DLC. I thought everything was fine. And then the patch took forever to download. And then by the time the patch was done downloading, I went to go play the DLC and it was telling me that the game wasn't finished downloading yet. I was able to play somehow. And I was really confused, and I couldn't load any of my saves. So I was trying to figure out what was up, trying to just load my saves to see if I had anything ready to go to play the DLC or if I'd have to start new characters. So I deleted one of my characters and started a new game because I was like, okay, maybe I'm just screwed. Maybe I just can't load my old games in the DLC for some reason. Like, maybe that's what's up. Because I just wasn't sure what it was. So I went ahead and did that. So I was like, alright. Wait, can I get back up here? I think I should be able to get back up here. So I started a new game, play through the new game, finished beating Father Gascoigne. You know, so it takes like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that to get through the Cleric Beast and Father Gascoigne at whatever rate I was going. The rate of someone who's played the game but was not completely speedrunning it, basically, because I knew I had to get some levels so I could play the DLC properly. And then trying to leave Father Gascoigne. Okay, this guy doesn't do too much damage on me, so I guess this is pretty feasible compared to what I was playing before. Except for I fell again. That's not cool. Anyways, so yeah, I beat Father Gascoigne and it just would not let me leave into Odin Chapel. I couldn't go there and told me it hadn't been downloaded yet. So then I was like, okay, maybe I have a corrupt download or didn't finish downloading for some reason. Oh, okay, these are new, by the way, to this. This is an automatic gun that's just going to shoot when you're in its vicinity. Or when, not necessarily, like, in a vicinity enough for you to notice it. And you can take these out. These will come to bite you in the ass, I found out. Will totally, completely bite you in the ass. So, anyways, yeah, I deleted that. So I was like, okay, maybe it didn't finish downloading. Something happened. Like, I don't know what it was. So I deleted the Old Hunter DLC. And then I had to, like... so I tried re-downloading it again, and it still wasn't working. And I finally looked it up, and I didn't realize there's a way to check your status. But I guess it only downloads part of the game first, so you can start playing it while it's still downloading. And then it continues downloading in the background, but just at a kind of slow rate. And that was what had happened. So at that point, I just had to, like... It was all taking a very long time for everything. Hey, let me parry spam. There we go. I should say I am parry spamming. Let it work. I still haven't gotten all my favorite runes. So I do want to get some of my favorite runes back. So, I mean, I might actually play this again. Just with the off camera just to get some runes and such that I like for playing within this DLC. But in general, I'm pretty happy with what I was able to do with this build. My other build actually still needs some work. The one that I was doing lore stuff with, because I was like, okay, I need to record this Let's Play, and I want to get this up the day the DLC comes out. So for that to happen properly and successfully, I kind of need to make sure that my Let's Play build is up to snuff. You know, got my bone ash armor, the most important thing of all, as we all know. Because I love my bone ash armor. I actually found a hat that I like in this DLC that hopefully I'll be able to find and equip that I think works pretty well with bone ash set. Just throwing that out there. Oh geez. So this is actually the reason that I didn't go the other way first, is because I knew that it was just a shortcut. Oh, that's the benefit of having played this a little bit, because I can tell when some of these shortcuts. There we go. It's like, gotta get that. Gotta get him. This one's kind of like the cane, where it turns into a whip. It's kind of like Ivy's sword as well, even more so than the cane whip, just because now it's a sword. Ivy's sword, by the way, I'm specifically referring to Soul Calibur when I say Ivy. Ivy's sword and Soul Calibur, who, for those of you who don't know what I'm referencing. All right, so we got an old hunter cap. Old hunter cap with a wide brim that hides their sharp gaze. In the old days when hunters were 10 a penny, this was part of their standard garb. So all we're really finding out there is that there used to be a huge number of hunters. A lot of hunters. If they're saying they were 10 a penny, man, that's crazy. Look at those conversion rates. I want some conversion rates like that for my money. So, I just thought of a terrible joke. I'm gonna say it anyways. Just gotta go to way less fortunate countries, and then you'll be fine. All right, terrible joke, I know, really mean, but it came to mind. All right, came to mind. So, anyways, yeah, there were tons and tons of hunters, and I completely lost my train of thought for what I was talking about outside of that. All right, some old hunter trousers now. Let's go and try those babies on. Old hunter trousers that protected countless hunters from the beast in an older age. A widespread belief of the period was that beast blood crept up the right leg, and this led to the double wrapped belt. So it's almost like a zombie thing, you know, if they're saying like beast blood crept up the right leg, so you wanted to protect that for some reason, even though the hunters use the blood and utilize it. But I guess it depends on the type of hunter, right? So church hunter would not. In my opinion, I don't think church hunters do, whereas normal hunters, like, you use them differently, I guess is what I should say. I know you guys don't like it because it's yellow and you think that the bone ash set looks blue. I think the bone ash set looks gray, but whatever. We'll switch it back to the normal hunter pantalones. So yeah, so basically I think that the difference between a hunter like you are who dreams and a non-believer, a non-dreamer, is that you can utilize blood in the form of blood echoes, and you can use those to improve yourself. Whereas normal hunters can use blood for healing and things like that, and there are uses for blood, but you can't necessarily use it to, unless you dream, to really, like, improve your agility, and, like, to the same extent, at least. I think it changes that extent of it. At least that's how I interpret it. All right, so let's take a look at this old hunter garb now, which is also going to give us some more lore. Old hunter garb. One day the hunters disappeared and Yarnamites began to whisper of the hunter's sin. Drunk with blood, chasing after beasts, they would pass on to the nightmare, every last one of them. So the Yarnamites were recognizing that these guys were starting to go crazy, so that's actually, I think, pretty interesting. And also, you can see that the garb actually matches the hat I'm wearing, so... Hey, what do you know? We got some matching stuff that I'm about to undo. Sorry, I like my bone ash armor. It's so nice. It's so nice. Look at it. Look at it. So, yeah, actually, my troubles actually weren't over, though, with trying to get this all done. So, yesterday, I was like, great. I'm in a good spot. I feel good. I can get home from work and just record my Let's Play, and it'll be awesome. But, actually... I want to take a look at this. So we hear the bell ringing, right? Which indicates that something's going on at the church. Why, what's going on at the church, I wonder? Oh, that's what's going on at the church. Okay. That is not what you would normally expect. So, Cthulhu, like, beast guy comes out of the church. Oh, geez. Oh, and does a huge amount of damage and just murders the other hunters. So, the fact that he was murdering those hunters that easily, And we also find this other thing here at the church. Why, what is that up there? Why, it looks like a cleric beast styled beast on fire on the church altar. I was trying to figure out if that was Lawrence's skull, but I don't believe it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. So it's like probably the cleric beast skull, but yeah, cleric beast on fire on this altar. So something is going on in this nightmare, because that's not right at all. There's also something in his hand. Let's take it. An eye pendant. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know you died just for the sake of giving me that eye pendant. Much appreciated. Eye pendant unlocks this surgery altar. An eye pendant which unlocks the surgery altar. There are 2 cathedrals in the hunter's dream. One lies past the river of blood, and another contains the private research hall of the healing church, which sounds really interesting to me. I haven't been there yet on my own, so I really want to get there. Only chosen members of the healing church on their lamentable patients can enter the research hall using this eye. Grant eyes to the surgery altar's skull. Grant us eyes, grant us eyes, as Master Willem would say. Or actually, not Master Willem, that's our Nicolas Cage, actually, who says that, as many refer to him as Mikolash or Nicolas Cage. But Mikolash says that, grant us eyes. So, they do have the eye thing still going on. It's, so you can see that connection to Bergenworth. And yeah, so now we have that for opening up and getting more passage. And yeah, nothing happens there. There's no event here, which is kind of surprising, actually. It's almost like feels like there's an opening for something crazy to happen. But yeah, so basically, I was all ready to record tonight. I was like all set to go. Coming home from work, and I got home late due to other things I was working on. And my roommate texted me, was like, hey, just so you know, the power's out. And I was like, what? Is the power out? Where is the power out? Is it like just our place? Is it everywhere? And it turned out my entire block, the power was out. And they didn't think it would like be back for up until 3 in the morning. So I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this done. And then 30 minutes after they said that, the power went back up. But it seemed like everything was against me for a while. Alright, all we got was a bunch of blood vials from this guy. Fortunately, we were able to kill him pretty easily by spamming him. Or butt-borning him, basically. I mean, the game is butt-born, so you gotta utilize it to the highest extent. So that's gonna lead us to another dead end. So the only place we have to go now is right around this way, because we cannot go to the left. One thing I do want to point out, though, is they do leave an item over here that for you to look at that's gonna draw your curiosity. And I still haven't gotten to the point where I can figure out how to get to it yet, but if we look over, where was it? Oh, there we go. Okay, so if you look over here, you can see that item. Actually, wait a second. If I drop down there, oh wait, maybe if I go here, I can get it. Yeah. Oh, what do you know? All right. So that's new for me. All I had to do was think more about it. I was so in panic mode last time I played this because of how hard it was. I was not thinking totally straight. Oh, dude, you only turn on after I come to hang out and say hello? That's it? Alright. Nope. Ha ha ha! Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good to parry them when they're in the middle of their jump attack. It's seriously my favorite. Whoops, that was late. So late. Nope, 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 nope. Parries feel so good in this game. Alright. Tampering blood gem. That's always going to be good. I could just go back and start equipping that stuff because I think it's better than what I have equipped. And we get some... Oh, we got a vermin. Okay, so now we can look at vermin. So you actually get vermin by being a part of that covenant for the co-op. And I should really go talk to that then before I finish this Let's Play and I get too many vermin. But, here we go. Let's take a look at a vermin. Oh, I guess it's a consumable. Oh, well, you know what? I'm not going to use it yet because you're supposed to step on it. So I'm not going to use it yet until after we talk to the guy who is part of the update, the patch. Root of man's impurity writhes within flesh. A centipede-like creature discovered on successful hunts by League hunters. Vermin found hidden within filth are only seen by League confederates and are the root of man's impurity. The League has assumed the task of finding and crushing all vermin. Perhaps there is some mercy in the madness. Those who wish to see vermin can, and those who choose to are provided with boundless purpose. So that all relates to the update, the patch, and a covenant that's going to be a part of that patch that we'll go check out in a bit. But it also tells us a little bit about people and their impurity. Oh, the beast cutter. Oh, no way. All right, so we also get a new weapon right away, too. And I can equip it, so I'll have to check it out. I actually have to change up my stats a bit, or I can't change it, but, upgrade my stats properly to make sure I can use all the different weapons I pick up, because I wasn't thinking about it. I was just trying to upgrade stats for good stats and for a good build. A trick weapon wielded by the old hunters. This thick iron cleaver slices through the toughest of beast hides, and when transformed, the blade splits into sections, allowing one to lash it in the fashion of a heavy whip. This crude weapon relies on brute force and is regrettably inelegant, suggesting that the hunts of the earliest hunters made for horrific affairs, painted in sanguine blacks and reds. So those would probably be hunters hired by the church initially, I would assume, although it could be the abandoned old workshop style. I guess we could go to the workshops and start seeing if we see any of these designs in them, because I'd be curious. But this is kind of like if you imagine the threaded cane mixed with the saw cleaver. So maybe it was like a first rendition, essentially, before they came to those other alterations. Just gonna look at what it can do. So, I mean, I guess we've been seeing what it can do from the hunters who've been attacking me. Hold R2, it's gonna give us that. Leaping R2. And then whip mode. I mean, yeah, I guess it's basically what you would expect. Oh, you can't hold R2 though, so that's worth noting with it. And let's see, let's combo it up. Whoop. Cool. And I like it. I mean, it's not going to be as powerful, so I can't really switch to it to use it here, unfortunately, but it's fun. I'll say that. Yeah, I like one thing that Bloodborne really needed, was more weapons. So I like that they're throwing some at you right away. That's definitely nice. So actually, there was something I was going to say too about these centipede-like vermin, and that's found in people. It reminds me of an anime I saw when I was in I think 6th grade. It was a really messed up anime, and I always forget the name of it, but it's called like Phantom Bebop or Phantom Bop. It's not Cowboy Bebop. It's not that. It's like Phantom Bop or something like that. I don't know what it is. Why apparently Japanese sometimes use the word bebop or bop or something. They must think it sounds cool because of the American aspect of it, because they don't know what things mean. Just like we probably think some Japanese words sound really cool, like when we don't know what it means, it just sounds cool when you don't know it. It's got like Phantom Pop or something like that. It was just a ridiculously dark anime I saw when I was in, I think, 6th grade at an anime club in my high school. 6th grade is wrong. I wouldn't be in high school in 6th grade. It was 9th grade, so it was my freshman year of high school. Okay, before I talk more about that, this is what I was talking about. Now, fortunately, and unfortunately for you guys, because it's not going to be funny to watch me mess up, because I know what to do here, but I know the placement of these, so I know how to get through. But if you really watch, there's only one that's actually impeding our progress here, and we can run to another safe spot. So we're going to watch for that moment where we can run to another safe spot. And they try to trick you here. There's actually one right there, too. So if you run over here to hide behind this, you're going to get shot by that other one. So they really try to nail you with these things. But yeah, so this anime, though, I remember was about some people getting this special power where they could see into people and they could see these centipedes writhing within them. And it was like just this really dark anime where then they would get hungry after, like, they could like read if people were lying at first and things like that. So at first it seemed like this good ability, but then it turned out that like are you just not broken, or are you broken and standing there? Okay, that's cool. That's cool that you're just gonna look like that and not break properly on me. Anyways, about this anime. Oh, whoa! Holy crap! I only just noticed this. I had never noticed this before. So, oh, it's an Amygdala. Look at that. There's the head of it, and there's all the arms of it, and it's like turned to stone. I never noticed that. I mean, I only played it for a little bit last night, but I didn't notice that. All right. That's interesting. I wonder how that's going to come into play here, because I legitimately don't know yet. Okay, one thing you want to watch out here for, because it really screwed me over, is I wasn't paying attention. There's another gun right here. Legitimately did not notice that and got killed as I was going to attack this guy. So, whoops on that part. We're actually getting pretty close to where I finished, because it was taking me much longer my first time through, especially because A, I didn't know where to go, B, I was severely under leveled, so everything was really hard, and yeah, it's just kind of, you know, when you don't know where to go, it's obviously going to take longer than if you do know where. Obviously. Okay, this guy uses a really cool weapon. I like this one a lot, but we'll talk about it more later. But I do like this guy's weapon a lot. I over mine, yes I am. Other thing too is new weapon that you're seeing being tossed at us are these mines. I should have talked about that first. Oh wow, nice job, me. 2 parries in a row. All right, so see that? You can hear the ticking. You can see that it's about to go off and explode. So it's like a timed explosive that we're seeing. So that one's new. So definitely worth pointing out. Before we go down there, we're actually going to go into this room, and something really weird happens here. So if you notice, this is actually different now, right? So normally when you go down this path, you end up in that cathedral area that has the Amygdala in it, which is one of those godheads that we just saw turn to stone. But instead, we're finding this room here. And walking in, it's like a crooked version of the very first room by the cleric beast. Like, the layout is the exact same. So we got a delayed Molotov. That's exactly what we saw these guys tossing at us, were those delayed Molotovs. So we get one of those. And I can take a look at it when I get a chance, which I think I'm safe right now to look at it. A special hunter tool crafted by the old Odo workshop. Oh, that one's new. That's a new type of new workshop we haven't heard of yet. These Molotovs wedged in the ground when thrown and explode on a time delay. A shame that such a complex gadget must be sacrificed with each use of the inefficient hunter tool. Nevertheless, delayed Molotovs are cherished by the minority of hunters who prefer the trixier kill. This creation is one of the earliest known roots of the powder kegs. So we're seeing some powder keg stuff here, especially with that explosive. And they're referring to it as the Otto workshop, so I think that's kind of interesting too. All right, so and then we go down here, right? And you see a hunter, and then yet another familiar scene with this one guy. And okay, and he actually had a timed explosive on himself. So when you get that weapon right there, it goes off and blows up. And that completely nailed me the first time I picked that up. I did not realize that at all. Completely got me. If you pay attention, you can tell there's explosive stuff there. I didn't notice the explosive on him before, or even just now, but I bet if you looked, you would be able to see it, because, come on, it's Bloodborne. They're usually good about that sort of thing. All right, and we get the boom hammer, and this is why I was holding back from talking about it. A trick weapon used by the old hunters and crafted by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs. A giant hammer equipped with a miniature furnace. When ignited and fired, it emits a volley of flame that explodes furiously upon impact, crush the beasts that then burn them. The brute simplicity of the boom hammer was favored by hunters with an acute distaste for beasts. So another weapon here from the powder keg. So now that's 2 powder keg weapons, and I really like this one personally. So normal hammer attacks for its normal, but what's awesome about it is that its alternate attack is you just equip fire to it. So if you press R with that, you're going to just get a fire attack and it's back to normal. If you press R2, you get a heavier thrust attack, and then your leap is the giant banging attack with it. So holding R2, you get that with it. So it's a nice range, and it's especially awesome if you're in the Chalice dungeons and there's those really annoying blob slime things that will fall on you. This works well against them. So, I like it for that too. That's just yet another plus in my book. All right, so we could fall right here, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. There's a couple falls that we can do to get items, and I'll go ahead and grab this one first. Old Hunter top hat. So this is the one that I actually think looks pretty cool with the set I'm wearing. In the old days, when hunters were 10 pennies, so this is the same thing. But since it's white and my bone ash armor is pretty white, I think it looks pretty cool with the bone ash armor. In my opinion, that's pretty sick with the bone ash armor. It looks cool. I don't know if I'm kind of torn on the top hat part of it. It looks pretty cool, but just the mask itself with the bone ash armor, the mask outfit's so dope. So cool. Oh yeah, this is kind of fun. You can just slide down that. There's been this trend recently that I've been seeing of animals liking slides that just reminded me of on the internet, which is so adorable. But if you look it up, there's one that's I think it's a lamb? No, it's a goat. It's a goat, and it's in some foreign country where at least they don't speak English in the country, and I'm not sure which country it is, but because I don't know the language. Oh god, did he just get me? Oh no, it doesn't stick to you. Okay, good. At first I was afraid that it was like a sticky mine. But anyways, like a ghost just like starts sliding down a ramp, and it's just having one hell of a time and just keeps on doing it and like starts bucking because it's having so much fun. It's adorable. And then there's another one that's of ducks, like a gaggle of ducks, even though I know gaggle is the word used for geese, but a bunch of ducks who find a ramp who also just are having the best time of their lives on this ramp. And just like, there's like a staircase in the ramp, and they're purposely running up the staircase thing and then sliding down the ramp. So it's adorable. All right, you know what, guys? It's my favorite. Oh, and there's, oh god, oh, there's two. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's two. No, I forgot there were two. It was all fun and games until there were three. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I get it. You have a gun. That's cool. Oh, I hate these guys so much. Oh, don't even do that much damage to them. Great. Oh my god. Alright. Jesus. Should have played safer, but I really wanted to see what those were. Alright. Please don't come up ticks. Please don't come up ticks. I know I was wrong before when I called them not ticks, but now I know. Oh, there's two hunters. Oh, that's great. Wait, maybe they can help us out with the ticks. Maybe. Well, this guy's not a hunter. Come on, you guys are supposed to hunt beasts. Come help me with the ticks. That would be really nice if you would do that. Alright, come on. Follow me. Help me out with the ticks. You are a jerk. You know that? You're all jerks. Alright, they're not going to help me out with the ticks, apparently. So let's go down here. And there's a specific reason I'm doing this, and that would be because we find our first NPC of the DLC. So, sorry, I was like looking behind me to see if there's any enemies coming or running to attack me and kill me. And let's check him out. He's just looking down like, ugh, I can't believe my fate, ugh.
You're a hunter with your sanity, aren't you? Must have taken a wrong turn, then, eh?
I'm way taller than him.
We're more alike than you think. This is the hunter's nightmare, where hunters end up when drunk with blood. You've seen them before. Aimless, wandering hunters slavering like beasts. This is what the poor fools have to look forward to. So, don't be brash. Turn back before it's too late. Unless you've something of an interest in nightmares.
So if you think about it, with the type of hunters he was talking about, Father Gascoigne would obviously be one. Another one would be the I think it's called abhorrent beast, the one that you fight, who's maybe a beggar that you meet in the forest, and if you invite him to Odin Cathedral, he starts killing everybody. So that would be one. So last time I talked to him, I told him nightmares are fascinating. And I'm going to say that again. I really don't know what the difference is or how it's going to progress quest lines, as this is totally new to me. So let's say nightmares are fascinating.
Oh yes, I see. You sense a secret within the nightmare and cannot bear to leave it be. As if the spirit of Bergenworth lives on within you. Such inquisitive hunters will relish the nightmare. But beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to see them uncovered, especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly.
Now that's some juicy gossip if I've ever heard any. So I was trying to size him up compared to me. If you notice me walking next to him, he is the same height. It just was a trick since I was on top of this. I looked way taller than him, but I was wrong. Anyways, that's all he has to say.
Beware.
Secrets are secrets for a reason, and beware because the more someone tries to keep a secret, the more unseemly it is. Yeah, and he also talks about Bergen Wars, so hopefully he'll have a bunch more info to divulge to us eventually, because I like that he actually has a bunch of lore and a bunch of knowledge for us on, just like, I don't know, it really piques your curiosity. But at this point, we're literally at the furthest I'd gotten on my own, so this is going to be basically all new to me. Basically, other than the fact of me trying to go back here for the time being. For the moment, at least. Oh, okay, fine. I'll take care of you. I really want to sneak up, if I can, on this guy and try to get a backstab on him. So I can at least somewhat take out one of these guys. Alright, get it, get it, get it. Good. Oh, wow, I did a lot of damage to him. Maybe this isn't... Nah, this isn't totally a hunter. No, it's not a hunter. Okay. Well, I'm just doing so much damage to him. It doesn't seem like a normal type of hunter, because normally I don't do that much damage to them, I feel like, for my normal attacks. Alright, not... Oh, gosh! Alright. I was, like, not sure where to go here, and then this guy's like, oh, let me just come up to you. Okay. Alright. Do not like this. Oh, okay, you're just gonna climb up the wall, then. Okay, I see how it is. That's cool, I guess. You know what? Actually, it kind of is cool because it's going to help us out. I was able to get some hits on him because of that. I know you want to get to their sides. Oh, but instead I go right up to his front. I just have trouble with it. Don't do well against these guys at all. And I've learned this. This is something I've discovered about myself. All right, because his back, he can hit you. He can hit you from behind, hit you from the front. Gotta go to the side. And what are you doing up? Oh, okay, he's gonna hit me, and he's gonna poison me. Good thing, antidote's the only thing I happen to have equipped. All right, so let's see if I can get him at all. Nope, nope. That's cool. He's just stuck in the wall. Don't worry about it. It's that's normal. Totally normal. Totally normal. Alright, so I wanted to take these guys out. This is crushing my spirit that I can't kill it. Anyways, I wanted to take these guys out because I wanted to explore back here. It's just difficult because there's quite a lot of them. Oh man, there's so many of these guys. But I really want to know what's back there. So yeah, I actually have no idea what's back there. Oh, he did a lot of damage. Alright, alright. How about you come to me? Come to me. Come to me. Please. Tick. Come on. You know you want to. I will throw a stone at you if I have to. I'm gonna have to throw a stone, aren't I? I'm gonna have to throw a stone. I was like, don't make me throw a stone, and he's making me. Alright. You know, I could also equip two. I never use Molotov cocktails, and maybe it'll make me a little bit happier. Oh, of course I missed. Whatever. This guy, you come. Oh, see, he's so happy to come fight. He's like leaping over to me. He's like, yeah, I can't wait. Oh, now he went right back. All right, come on. Let's do this. I know you like fighting. I know you like squirting blood at me. All right, here we go. Got into a good spot. Oh, nope. All right, that one went all right. That one went all right. Don't know how many more of those I'll have in me, but at least that one went all right. Nope. Man, I'm so glad I'm actually the proper level right now, because dealing with these guys under-leveled would not be my jam at all. Oh, man, there's so many of them. I really hope there's something good behind them, just for that factor. I mean, I could just run through and just be like, screw it, and just run through it, but I'll be good. So these guys look like the Ring. So first we have the Phantom Bop things. Now we have the Ring. So much Japanese horror. Oh, well, never mind. I was about to say something that's kind of a spoiler, but I realized Terramantis and I made a 10 things video on inspirations for Bloodborne, and there was one that we were wrong about. So some of you may know what I'm talking about already. I'd say don't post in the comments what it was, just in case people don't want spoilers. But I was just reminded of that because I was just thinking now. I wonder if there were specific Japanese horrors movies or specifically Japanese that Miyazaki and team was inspired by for Bloodborne. Because I know about, like, you know, Bram Stoker's Dracula and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily know so much Japanese horror. Oh, you some damp blood gemstones, and then back here in the carriage. Oh! Gotta take him out. Gotta take him out. Unless it's a trap, which it very well could be. Give me chunks. Yes! Alright, I actually need some chunks for this. Alright, so apparently they were guarding this, and I really could have just run through, but that's good to know at least. Is there anything by this carriage? Anything? Okay, I guess not. I guess not. Alright. I wonder if this is actually... Now, this is leading me back to the church, so I do wonder if this is where I'm going to be putting that eye. Oh, okay. This guy's a Gatling gun. That's pretty fantastic. That thing is not ending. Oh, jeez. There's got to be some downside to that Gatling gun, because right now I'm not seeing it. What? What? I thought I shot him in time. I guess I was late. Alright. You have a lot of health. See, this is what I expect of these hunters. It's just taking a while to take them out. Whoa! That hardly did anything to him. This guy has a lot of health. Nope. I got through the ticks. You're not gonna hold me back. It ain't happening. Alright, there we go. Oh, actually I hadn't killed him yet. Alright, what you got for me? Oh, I got the Gatling gun from him. Alright. Sweet. I don't know if I can equip it though, but let's go ahead and try. Oh, I can't. That's too bad. You need 28 strength. I'm actually close to being able to. I think I have 26 strength right now on this character. Wait, actually I can just look to the right. I have 27, so I'm only one away. So, maybe I should level that up once so I can use this. This is a highly customized portable version of the stationary Gatling gun operated by the old hunter Jura in Old Yarnum. It was the weapon of choice of the youngest of Jura's 3 companions. The Gatling gun boasts exceptional rapid firing functionality, but is considered a cumbersome weapon due to excessive weight and insatiable consumption of quicksilver bullets. Okay, for an enemy that's tough, I don't know if I particularly like that, honestly, for a weapon that I use, just because I don't like utilizing that many quicksilver bullets. Some people do. I'm just not the biggest fan of that waste of quicksilver bullets. Alright, so lots of chunks and shards here. Oh, so, ooh, what is that to my left? Okay. One of these guys. Wait, oh. Actually, I got confused for a second. At first, I thought it was one of the snatchers who grabs you. But it's one of the guys that you see in Old Yarnum that poisons you. And now we're getting a lot of Old Yarnum types of beasts here. Which I guess makes sense since we're in a older time. So I guess it makes sense to see Old Yarnum. Hey, stop it. Stop it. I did a terrible job there. Mainly because I was so focused on these plants that really look like the eyeball plants that you see in the Nightmare of Mensis. Except for without the eyeball part. Oh, nice. These chunks. I think I'll be able to level up my weapon, my saw cleaver, when I go back. Oh, is that a Bloodstar Beast? It is a Bloodstar Beast. And it has as much health as a Bloodstar Beast. Oh, okay. Alright, so we just got a Bloodstar Beast to deal with. No big. No big at all. Just a normal enemy. Just hanging out. Bloodstar Beast. Okay, I will say on my runs, my 2 most recent runs, I did not die to the Bloodstar Beast once. Pretty proud of myself. This time it's spewing out white though. I guess it's not poisonous. Oh, holy crap! Holy crap! I got greedy. That's all that was I got greedy. I just wanted to take him out. Don't get greedy, kids, because that will happen to you. All right, and this time he's sprinkling white instead of blood. I can think of another body fluid they might be. Know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Let's ignore what I just said and move on. Some toy bloodstone shards, and this might be what we went here for. Amygdalan arm. Amygdalan arm? So I'm assuming that's based off of Amygdala. Amygdalan arm. Like, it definitely is. Alright. Let's see what stats are. So, C strength. Oh, this is strength-based weapons. This is actually going to do good with my build I have right now. Also uses some arcane. The arm of a small Amygdala Great One. Strictly speaking, the Amygdalan arm is no trick weapon of any sort, but certain madmen wield them like clubs. Starts as a large, tough, blunt weapon formed of bone, but when extended, the hand quivers as if it were still alive. Alright, I gotta point something out. I've never gotten this before, but this does actually prove something I've been saying in my videos, and in my Let's Play, actually, too, where I was referring to that type of Great One that we fight, and that we see that, like, grabs you as an Amygdala type, and that shows that I'm actually was correct in that. Wow, this is crazy. This is like wiggles around. Like, look at that, it's like wiggly. What's the combo look like? This one looks pretty fun. It's a little slow for my liking, but okay, and that's interesting. So it's normal R2 is just a smash attack, so that might not be the most. I mean, it's good. It's good for if you're trying to ground pound something, right? But I can see where it would actually cause some problems, because if you're just trying to fight enemies normally, you kind of want a little bit of range, so you'll have to kind of stay in whip mode. I'm assuming that this one probably does more damage though, because you're smashing something with a club. So this was all for that Amygdalan arm. All right, I'm happy. I'm happy with what the ticks were hiding. I'm glad that I went ahead and did this. So that makes it for me. So we've already gotten, what, 4 weapons? 3 main right-hand weapons, and then 1 sidearm weapon. So that was really quick and pretty badass. So unfortunately, I guess I'm running a little weird on time because it just froze on me and weirded up, but I would like to go to that Covenant, so that's probably what I'm going to do at this point. Although maybe I should finish off this River of Blood, being that I'm already down here. Choices. Holy crap! Oh my. Let's see, okay. I had to try it. Okay. You know what though? Let's take care of this. Let's do this because I'm here. I'm right by. If I die, I can respawn right by here. Let's go ahead and do this. I'll just go with a pebble. Try to take one at a time, and that'll be the smart way to do it. I mean, I could just run through, grab the item, and be like, "Peace, I'm done." Hey, no, I said come here. I could start throwing explosives. I can do that. You, what are you doing? Don't you want to fight? Oh, geez, I thought I got out of the way. I guess I screwed that one up. You know what? I'm actually not doing too bad against these guys. I'm a little surprised. It might be the sideways thing, or maybe I feel like these ones act a little bit different than the ones that you see in Canehurst. I mean, I could be mistaken, but maybe it's just because the sideways thing is just working for me. I don't know. Okay, that was dumb. Get to the side. How did that hit me? That's what I want to know. Some constable trousers. Oh, wait. Constable? Like, I think that's the guy that you meet. Once upon a time, a troop of foreign constables chased the beast all the way to Yarnum, and this is what they wore. The constables became victims of the beast, except for one survivor who in turn devoured the creature whole all by himself. This fable is a favorite among Yarnumites, who are partial to any stories of pompous, intolerant foreigners who suffer for their ignorance. I wasn't expecting that twist. It makes the blood taste that much sweeter. And these are just legit pants. They just look like legit pants. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I wonder how they compare. 60. Just got better slow poison defense and beasthood, but other than that, it's about the same. I've noticed the stats are pretty comparable, at least in the things that I was paying attention to. So that is something that I was noticing. They seem fairly comparable. Alright, I'm so curious about what's beyond here. I want to keep playing, but I don't want this to go too much longer than an hour, so I should really wrap this up. But man, am I interested. We got a Fallen Spire here, because I'm actually going home for the holidays for Thanksgiving in the States. And basically what that means is I won't be able to play this game for a week. And I'm really upset about this. I'm to be perfectly honest, I've been more excited about the Bloodborne DLC than I have been about Dark Souls 3. And I think it's just because I didn't feel like I got enough of Yarnum. I really enjoyed this world. I really, really enjoyed Bloodborne. And I was like, you know what, I could totally go for more of it. Whereas, you know, Dark Souls 3, as much as I prefer Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2, we had Demon Souls, we had Dark Souls 1, we had Dark Souls 2. So, you know, I got more of that setting. So I was just excited to get more of this setting. Oh man. Should have played this guy a little bit smarter. Oh well. I'm trying to see that it's just that tree has an interesting shape. And it's like, since I'm already going here, I feel like I just want to keep going. This reminds me of the sewer, actually, because we have the crows over here. And yeah, it looks like a crazy version of the sewer, doesn't it? Like, it's almost the same thing, but just more extreme, since it's a nightmare. Oh my god, it's the messengers! Holy crap, it's like giant versions of the messengers over here. And they're even, like, wavering like them. So, they're, like, coming out of the sewer. Also, for anyone who's read Berserk, it totally is like the Berserk guys who talk to Griffith. Also, if you haven't read Berserk, Berserk's amazing. There's tons of influences that Miyazaki had from Berserk. Oh, Ascend Ladder. I thought it was like Ascend to something special. Just the ladder. Just the ladder. Anything down here? No? Oh man, I'm so curious. I really want to know more about this, but I know I shouldn't have this go for more than an hour because it's gonna be a pain to edit and export. The conflicts, yo. The conflicts. Oh wait, what's this do? Okay, nothing. What? What? Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I like that. That's a cool design. Did you see it? Did you spot what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to fall down there and walk across. Alright, what's up here, though? Alright, I'm not going to go over here. That just seems like too much that I'll need to do. So we're going to go ahead and go across this bridge, and then I will talk to the guy who's part of the patch. Or actually, no, I'm going to do that another time. Sorry, I'll talk to the guy who's part of the patch another time. Constable Garb, because it's pretty late here, unfortunately. Constable Garb. Once upon a time, a troop... the same thing here. Same thing. Let's see how it looks, though. Yeah, this is totally the guy from the patch. So yeah, I'll show off the patch guy next time, though, when I start. So... Sorry, I apologize. I just got so sucked into this area and everything. I wonder if there's anything else I can find, though, before I just leave it. Like, it looks like I could walk over there. No, I'd have to fall on that one, huh? I should probably try that. Oh, wait, I can fall to this side, and is this going to be the other side of that gate? It is the other side of the gate. Oh, okay, that's all it is. Other side of the gate is just this part. See, this is what you don't normally have to see, is me exploring like this and trying to figure out where everything leads. I mean, Yeah, there's a couple fun surprises. Like, it would have been fun, I'm sure, the reaction of me finding the, of that first guy. That reaction was probably pretty good. Not the first guy, when the church bell opened and the thing came out, the Cthulhu monster thing, and just completely obliterated the hunters, like, that would have been funny. Ah! Alright. I don't think I've gotten this weapon yet, have I? So that's one I'm gonna have to get. Also, I'm almost out of, like, all of my supplies here. So I guess it is a good time to go back. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, wow. He did a lot of health. A lot of health. It's like another scythe. You know me, like my scythes. That means I need this weapon. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, my. Oh, no. No. Oh, I thought he killed me. Oh, wow. I'm so lucky. I completely thought he'd killed me. Wow. That was as close as it gets. I don't think I died, did I? Oh, another vermin from this guy. So apparently they're giving you that so you don't have to do co-op. Oh, there we go, the Beast Hunter Scythe. We got it. What do you know? All right, Beast Hunter Scythe, let's take a look at it. A trick weapon used by the old hunters. A second blade is found inside the curve of the main one. In its initial form, the scythe can be wielded like a long curved sword, but when transformed, its blade is contracted, allowing for quick repeated stabs. Although the trick weapon allows for adaptive combat, it was later replaced by saws and similar weapons that were more effective at disposing of beasts. So this is more of a strength weapon, I think. I was saying C to E. Hold on. Am I right in that? Or where is it? No, so this is not. All right, so this is. It's got Dex and a little bit of Arcane, so no strength on it. So I do have skill in my build, so it's not like it wouldn't work with my build or be viable, but it's more of a quality weapon. So that makes me wonder if I was looking at the other weapon incorrectly. The Amygdalan arm. Yeah, no, that's a strength weapon. All right. So as I traverse back, let's see what this does. Actually, I like this. It's a weird because you sweep right and up to the left, and I think that's a little bit different than the arc of the scythe, which I believe is up left to the bottom right. Oh wow, missed this. Good thing I backtracked and just ended up finding it by accident. And that's that. Huh. All right, let's see what this one does. And all right, so second form is actually going to be the form that's like your saw blade. So that's interesting. And it's pretty cool, actually. I like the fact that its forward motion actually draws you forward into enemies, especially for how aggressive you're supposed to be in this game. I actually think that's a positive. That's definitely a perk. And then let's see if you transform it. That's going to be, oh, so it does a little backwards transformation. Oh, whoops. R2 hold is that. And R2 hold with this one is that. All right, cool. All right, guys, that's actually going to wrap me up for this this Let's Play of Bloodborne DLC. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will have the next episode posted as quickly as I can. Unfortunately, since I'm going back to Chicago, I don't know if I'll be able to have another episode up or not as soon as I'd like, but we'll see. So, welcome back to Kita Edition, guys, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys. Peace. Hold on. That's not right. That didn't feel right. Later, guys. Peace.